What's going on, gamers? Time to give you guys some raw footage of Alan Wake 2 PSSR 2 4K 60 gameplay. And right off the bat, you guys notice how much of an improvement this game is. We have a lot to talk about when it comes to PSSR improvements lately. And I'm on my PlayStation recording, by the way. Um, I mean, every game is now getting a quality mode and performance mode and keeping at 60 frames. This is what we're talking about. This is where we went. Look at how good it looks. The sky is very clear. Look at that. It looks absolutely incredible. I don't see anything blurry over here. It's all very well. And just to show you guys my settings, obviously, on graphics mode. We're doing performance mode, obviously, here with 60 frames with PSSR 2 on. One thing I like is that they let you toggle it on and off. Motion blur, I am not a fan of motion blur, so I keep it off. I don't like it at all. Film grain, as you know, film grain is not too bad. It just basically stimulates the grain pattern so that you can experience more like a movie-like aspect. This lens distortion just zooms in more for you, as you see right there. So these are the settings, so you guys know PSSR is on. And I mean, look at this. Look at how good this grass looks. You know how usually where you would get up close to this stuff back then, and it gets blurry and looks like all like, not that good? Not with PSSR 2. It looks really good. Look at her hair. It looks very good, as we see right there. You can see all the details on Sasha's hair. Yeah, and we're gonna run around here. This is the area that Digital Foundry likes to go to. If you guys haven't noticed, I'll take you to the spot and you will notice I beat this game, obviously, so I'm able to go to any spot that I want to. So this is more of the shadowy part. Now we're going to go in the open, and this looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, they used to do a lot of footage in this zone. So we're going to go all the way down here and then look all the way down, and then we're going to go all the way back. We can go to another part in the game, but this is basically the area where we see vast improvements, and the noising on the ground and in the back is pretty much gone. It looks a lot better here, as you guys can see. Everything is pretty well. Look at the shadow on the ground of her. Everything is pretty much crystal clear. I'm not seeing any like performance issues, any like shimmering really. If there's any areas it was really bad, it has been fixed big time. There's people sitting right here, as you see. The details are pretty good on the hair. Everything is just improved. And Digital Foundry's video says the same thing, like, man, what an improvement. It looks a lot better. We go around and take a look at everything. What an improvement, right? And this is where also there's a difference between PlayStation 5 Pro now and Xbox Series X. It just cannot match this type of quality, and this is just a fact. You know what I mean? This is the clear superior version on console. Look at that. It's got ray tracing reflections and all that. You can see the distance in the back. It looks really good. Like I said, the clouds up there look very, very clear. It is done quite well. And this is the type of stuff we're talking about. They didn't even have to add a patch to this game. It just toggles on. Everything is looking pretty good. So if we look all the way down that street, we can see everything. And I remember when I went all the way down on that end and looked down here, nothing is blurry. And we're going to do that just so that we can check out everything. We're not seeing no problems with anything. The ground looks really good. This is the Old Deer Diner, as you guys know. It's pretty dark up in here right now. So my flashlight's not going to do much, but up in here, things are looking pretty good. People are just enjoying themselves. You can see the lighting come through there. And I want you guys to let me know what you think about this compared to the footage that Digital Foundry was showing back then. So we see how like crystal clear it is looking all the way back from where we were at down there. Now we're all the way down on this side. Yeah,
Got
it's
a
just
case to solve.
you can only go so far back. But we're looking all the way down here and we're seeing this. Look at this, guys. You can see the Deer Fest all the way down there. Him dancing down there easily, no problem, no blur. It's all crystal clear, and it cost no patch, no nothing, no performance costs. It just looks way better. Look at this. Everything looks better. So I have not ran into a game where PSSR 2 has made something worse. It has improved everything. So we can go down this street and pretty much check out everything down here to see if we find anything. I have not. Everything is working really good. This is the area that I started off right over there at the beginning of the video. We're getting to the shadow part of the map. Hardware tools, as we see that store right there.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation.
Remember, guys, leave a comment down below and a like. Let me know what you think, because this is impressive. And if you want to check out another part of the game, we can do that too. I just wanted to show you guys this part mainly because this is the most important part. And this is the part that a lot of people wanted to be covered. And that we remember when people were making fun of PSSR. I was one of them because it needed to be better than that. We all deserve better than that. And that's all got fixed. So as you guys see, I beat the game. So we can go to, I guess, some intense part if I can find it. And see if we can get to something maybe a little more dark on the screen so that we could see what it looks like in that footage, because we got the pretty much the daytime in the town, which is important. Okay, this is where we get out of that spot. I remember this. Yeah, this crazy home and all that. So yeah, here goes a more approach to nighttime, looking really good as you can see. I think I remember this. Yeah, this game's incredible. If you guys have not played this game, I 100% recommend it. It's one of the best survival horror games of all time. Do not miss out on Alan Wake 2. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But yeah, it's looking pretty good at night. Everything's crystal clear.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
And he's talking about pretty much going up in the room right here. This is the mine place. So we go here a lot. This is something else we could check out. Everything is done pretty well. The light and the shadow in here. There's no blurs or nothing on the ground where you see any fuzz. Everything is pretty much crystal clear. We're pretty much seeing this. Case board, all that. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Huge improvements. Digital Foundry thinks there's definitely improvements and it is a lot better. I'm gonna have to agree with them. Everything
If
looks
only the
better.
rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
I love Casey. That's the man, Sam Lake. He's amazing. So, yeah, guys, I mean, you got the invitation area right here, which everyone knows about. This is the first chapter you get up in the game, too. We can also go to this spot and pretty much end it here. I wanted to give you guys some honest footage here about how everything looks and how clear it is. This is after you get out of the prologue
Deputy was
with
supposed to be
Casey.
here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Yeah, everything looks really good. This is incredible.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all.
Could be
Yeah,
our
this looks
deputy.
amazing.
I can go take a look.
Everything is cleared up. So we pretty much got our footage here, guys. I wanted to just show you a few areas so that you could see for yourself.
Hey,
I've tested it.
hey there. Hey,
I love this game. This is a game that I'd probably finish up in platinum because how much I love this game.
You're half right.
So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Once again, PSSR 2 benefiting all of gaming, and nobody is getting a crap in anywhere. Everybody is benefited. This is how you use AI the right way. Benefit gamers, unlike DLSS 5, which is scheming people, and just it's bad. And they tried to come out and pretty much punk over PSSR. Shame on Nvidia for that, but is this anything new with them lately? I don't think so. And now we know Xbox really can't compete Series X in any comparisons because PSSR 2 has pretty much put PS5 Pro in a league of its own, which it should be doing that as a mid-gen upgrade. So that's what a lot of people were, a little bit annoyed about, but we have it here. Later, y'all. Keep on gaming no matter what platform you're on.